Yeah, hi guys. Very good afternoon. So let's start this session. Now, taking forward from the last class, in the last class we have seen uh, the basic, like what are the concepts are involved in what are the things we are going to see it over this demo program, and what is involved with the data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI. And prerequisition of the artificial intelligence with generative AI. What are the things we require? We should be knowing at least one programming language, that is a Python, statistics, domain knowledge, and deep learning. Now we have categorized this entire course into 4 different modules. One is module 1, where we are going to learn about all the required stuff. And then module 2, we are going to learn the deep learning with the computer vision, where you are going to make the computers recognize the objects. Okay, the next one is module 3, natural language processing, where we will be making the computer understand or system understand the human language. Now, third one is module 4, where we are going to do the generative AI over here, complete generative. Okay, so this is, we have seen it in the last class. I explained you what is fine tuning, what is a pre-training, and how the things will goes on over here. Okay. So when the larger the data, it will become an LLM kind of stuff. Okay. Now we are going to see um, a major difference between we will understand the actually what is AI, what is ML, what is DL, what is generative AI, and what is data science. Okay, so we are going to okay. First, let's see this. What is data science? Yeah, we have written the definition yesterday. I explained you also. So first we will see that what is data science, and then we will move forward to understand the AI, ML, and DL. Okay. So first we will see what is data science. See, in the last class, just give me a second. So what is data science? See, data science, again, there are multiple definitions are there for the data science. So the one which we are going to, I'm going to show you the multiple definitions. So first one is, we can say it as, it is a science which deals with the data. That is what is called as data science. Okay, in a simple terminology, science which deals with data is called as data. Now, okay, I'm going to explain this one in a minute. Second one is data science is it is a process through which we are going to extract the data from extract the knowledge from the data. That comes as a basic gain. So we can say it as it is a process which helps us to gain the knowledge or extract the knowledge from data, which with the help of scientific methods. Okay, I can put it as it is a process of, I will write it as data science is a process of extracting knowledge from data based extracting knowledge from the data using scientific methods. Now, scientific methods means, I will explain you this one, guys. I'm just putting down. I will explain you. Usually, scientific methods means, so whenever you are using for any purpose, whenever you are using the mathematical formulas and statistical formulas, that is considered as a scientific methods. Okay, we can say it as mathematical formulas or statistics. Formulas. When you use mathematical formulas or statistical formulas, this is called as scientific. Okay, now I will explain you this one, guys. Now, in the previous class, yesterday's class, I told you, okay, now the prerequisites. Prerequisites is a programming language. And then next one is programming language, and I will say it as statistics and domain knowledge and visualization along with machine learning, deep learning, all these things. Now, these are the prerequisites for us to do. So now just I'm giving a small example. If you want to become a Java developer, all you have to know it is learn Java. That's it. You will become a Java developer. And if you want to become a like Python developer, all you have to do it is learn Python and you will become a Python developer. But when it comes to the case of data science, you require multiple stuff for it. So these are multiple. Now, programming is not related to statistics, and statistics is not related to domain knowledge. Domain knowledge, these three are not related to visualization. So these all are three different sectors. So we can say it as data science. It is an interdisciplinary field. Multiple fields are involved. I'm talking about the third definition. Interdisciplinary field, which is used, interdisciplinary field, which uses programming knowledge, statistical knowledge, and domain expertise to extract knowledge from the data. Okay, so I'm putting down the third definition, guys. First one is, data science. I'll continue with this. This is the third one. data science is an interdisciplinary field which is used to extract knowledge from data. Okay, interdisciplinary, which uses which includes, I will remove this one, guys, which includes programming knowledge, statistics, and domain expertise. To extract knowledge from the data, again using scientific methods. Now, these are the three different. First one is very, very simple. Science, which deals with data. I'm going to explain this. And then I'm going to explain this. And this one I just told you. These are the multiple fields which are required to implement the data science or AI ML. These are all are required. It's mandatory. Okay. Now, data science is an interdisciplinary field which includes programming knowledge. Yeah, here is a programming knowledge, and statistics and domain expertise to extract the knowledge from the data. Okay, now let's see them and let's explain you all these three. Okay, first, I want to talk about, here I'm explaining on the right hand side. Just give me a second. That should be okay. I was just checking it out whether we are in the PDF limit or not. If I'm getting across it, then it will be a problem. So here I will explain you. First, if you take the data science. Data science. See, data science, if you observe it, it's a combination of two words. Okay, data plus science. Okay, it's a combination of two words. Now, if you keep the data aside, now as of now, you can take it. What is the data means? Data can be anything. It can be collection of characters, collection of numbers, collection of symbols, or combination of all above. And it can be an images, audio file, video file, all these things. But internally, they are again collection of characters, collection of numbers, collection of symbols. These are data. As of now, you take it because data we will be doing very, very detailedly. We will go into that. Okay, but as of now, you can take it. Data is nothing but collection of characters, numbers, symbols, and combination of all of them. Now, what is the science? See, science is, in a simple terminology, science is nothing but when you take any sector, now any particular sector, you take any particular sector, and you are doing a very detailed study. And now, which is nothing but you can say it as a research work, what you call it as. You are doing a very, very detailed study in one particular sector. Is called as science. Okay, whatever may be the sector. Okay, I can say it as, I'll quickly put it on. Science is a process of detailed learning about, or detailed learning or detailed study, I can give it as detailed study in any sector, any particular sector. If you are doing it, any particular sector through observations and experiments. So you are doing a study in any particular sector by observing it. Continuously, you are going to observe it. Or you can say it as by observing or by doing the experiments is called as science. Okay. Now that is what is called as science over here. This is what is science. Okay. Now you may say that, okay, maybe you may not accept with this. Yeah, I will just tell you. So now you take it chemistry. What is the chemistry? Is nothing but you're going to deal with chemicals, right? You take some chemicals, you do a detailed study on the chemicals. That is nothing but chemistry. Chemistry is a science. Obviously, it is science. You are taking the chemicals, you are doing a detailed study on the chemicals. That is called as chemistry. How you will learn over here? You will learn from the experiments. You are going to do the experiments over there. Okay. Next scenario. Now, if you take it extraterrestrial objects like space. Okay, you are seeing the planets, you are seeing the stars, sun, comets, all these things. Okay, moon and all these things. Space, you are doing a detailed study. That is called as astronomy. How you do here study? Now, you can't go into the space and you will do the study, right? You will do a detailed observation. Continuously, you will be observing it. That is, again, that's what I said. When it's a detailed study in any particular sector through observations and experiments. That is what it is. They both are science. Obviously, it is science. Now, if you take it again, I'm giving like there are so many other biology. Biology is nothing but you are doing a detailed study on the living organisms. Okay. Again, you will be doing a lot of experiments over there and you will be doing, this is called as biology. That's called as a science. And if you take data and you are doing a detailed study on data, you are called as data science. That is what I said it over here. Science which deals with data. What is science? Science is nothing but detailed study on what you're doing on the data. That is what is called as data science. Okay. Now, one more thing. What about this knowledge? Okay, I'll just give it. I'll explain. See, if you take it, now you keep yourself today. You are started. Now, you don't know much about the chemicals. Okay. You don't know anything much about the chemicals. Okay. And you started studying today. That is 1st of May. You started study on chemicals. And you keep track of yourself. And you did a detailed study for next 1 year. That is 30th of April of 26. 1 year. Now you observe yourself. This is you when you are starting today. After 1 year, this is you. Now, there won't be much difference in your appearance. Definitely, there won't be much difference in your appearance. But, from the knowledge prospects, okay, from the knowledge prospects, you will gain a lot of knowledge over this time. How you gain this knowledge? Because you are studying it. You are doing a study. because of that study, you gain a lot of knowledge on chemicals, right? Now, that is what is. When you do a detailed study, you will get the knowledge. When you do a detailed study on the space, obviously, you're going to get the knowledge. When you are doing a detailed study on the data, what are you going to get it? Obviously, the knowledge. Simple. Okay? Now, that is what I said it over here. A data science is a process of extracting knowledge from the data using scientific methods. Right? It is using scientific methods. This is what is called as data science. Now we are extracting the knowledge from the data. Once you do it now, once you do a study, you will definitely get the knowledge. And that knowledge is extracted with the help of scientific method. That is what is called as data science. Now, if someone asks you, okay, if someone asks you about this, you can give it this one. This is the most preferred answer. This is the best one you can give it. Okay, now other one I explained you. That is, it's a combination of multiple fields. Definitely, it's a combination of multiple fields. Okay. Now, this is about the quick information about the data. Now, when you look at the data science, you know, that you have the computer science, you have the data science, you have all these things are related to that of study. Okay. Now, let's see next important term called as artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. What exactly mean by artificial intelligence? See, I will explain you, then you will understand. See, when you take it, again, there's a two words are there here. One is artificial plus intelligence. Okay, artificial plus intelligence. Now, let's keep the intelligence a bit. Now, intelligence is a very generic word. It's very difficult to define it onto a connected to a particular sector, okay, for a particular field. Intelligence is nothing but when you have an exceptional knowledge in any particular sector, we call it as intelligence. Okay. Now that's okay. We will keep this one aside. Now let's talk it about artificial. Now, if you remember, I told you yesterday, artificial means which is not natural. Artificial means which is not natural. Simply, you will say it if I ask, what is artificial means? You will say, which is not natural. Means it is man-made or human-made. Okay. Now, let's take it a simple example. Artificial flowers. Artificial flowers. Artificial flowers means the natural flowers are there, which is grown naturally. There are artificial flowers are there. Now, what do you, as I told you, artificial means man-made or human-made, which is not natural. How you made these flowers? Natural, which is not natural. So you must have made that one some or other way. That's what the human-made artificial flowers. So maybe I will use the paper, or I may say like some plastic, or sometimes I may use it like rubber. These are the ways I make. Now, again, one more example, artificial trees. Artificial trees are there. Cloth. Yeah. Yeah, Ashwin, we can use the cloth. That's good. I can put it as cloth. Perfect. Thank you. Now, I want to make a artificial trees. Now, again, artificial, stick to artificial. That is, someone has made it. Some human has made it. So I will say it as here I go with the rubber, or we can also say it as plastic, or we can also say it with the wood. Of course, wood we are getting from the natural trees and we are making an artificial. Now we got the basic understanding what is artificial. Artificial means which is not naturally grown. Means someone has to prepare it. Okay. Now, when it comes to artificial intelligence, means you are giving the intelligence artificially. Hope you are getting the point, guys. You are giving the intelligence artificially to a machine or to a model. I told you, I will show you how the model look like. Yesterday, I explained you what is a model means. Model is nothing but it is a program. Simply as of now, you take it as a program. Okay. Now, artificially, you are passing the intelligence to the machine. Now the $1,000,000 question immediately. This is my machine or model, whatever you call it as machine or model. Now throughout our AI course, we will call this as model. For your understanding, I'm saying it as a machine also. Okay. Now to this machine or the model, what we are going to do? I'm going to give intelligence. How you are going to give it? Artificial. Okay. Okay. This is I'm passing on artificial. Now there are two questions should come into your mind. See, whenever we are saying the word artificial, okay. Now, for example, there's a laptop is there. There will be a laptop or mobile. We will not say that artificial laptop, artificial mobile. No, that's a laptop and that's a mobile. But artificial flowers, artificial trees, or artificial rain, we can use the words over there. What's the difference means? One category, naturally they will evolve. No need of any human intervention. Second category, artificial version, will be evolved by, or it is being prepared or developed by the humans. Okay, I hope you are getting the difference. So, if there is an artificial version is there, means definitely there should be a natural version. Now, here I am saying artificial intelligence. That means what is a natural intelligence? Natural intelligence are we humans. We humans are naturally intelligent. And artificial intelligence means we are putting the intelligence into the machines artificially. Okay? Artificially. See, natural intelligence is human. Just now I told you. This is the human. He is naturally intelligent. Now, this is a machine or a model. You can use it anything, model or machine. Now, into this, I am putting intelligence into this. Okay. Now, when I give intelligence into this, I want it to behave like human. Okay. I want to behave like human, we human. Now, we humans are very, very complicated. Okay. Our way of behavior will be different at different situations. Based on the situation, our behavior will change. Now, that is what exactly happens. Okay, that we want our model should or machine should behave exactly like humans. That is what I'm giving you artificial. Now, this is second one. Second $1,000,000 question is how? How? Here I'm saying when we make it artificially, we use the paper, plastic, rubber, or cloth. Now, on artificial trees, we are using rubber, plastic, or wood. Right? We are preparing it. How you do this one over here? Artificial means there should be a source. How? Here comes the data. Here comes the data. Okay. Now let's connect artificial intelligence and data science. You see this? What is data science, guys? Simply extracting the knowledge from that data. What is the outcome over here? Knowledge. You are going to study, you will do a study on the data, and you are going to get the knowledge out of that data. Right? Simple. Very, very simple. Here it is. Now, the outcome is knowledge. This knowledge from the data, I'm going to give it to the model. Again, here we are not going to do it. Model will take itself. Okay. The knowledge is the one we are giving. Knowledge, we will get it from data science. Okay. And we are giving the knowledge. Once you give knowledge to anyone, they will become intelligent. Now here we are passing the knowledge. In fact, we are giving the data to the model. Model will extract the knowledge and it will become intelligent. Okay. So in a simple terminology, what is data science? Extracting knowledge. You can remember like this. Extracting knowledge from where? From data. And what you are doing with that knowledge? Giving to the model. So that model will become intelligent. So again, here our involvement is we will just give the data, it will learn from the data and it will become intelligent. Now I will explain you what exactly the learning means over here. Okay, I will explain you in the future, not to worry. So this is the connectivity between artificial intelligence and business. So that is the reason why I was continuously saying without data, there is no data science. Without data, there is no data science, no artificial intelligence, no machine learning, no deep learning, no generative. As of now, why I'm saying so many times as of now, because there is a concept is there that is called as reinforcement learning. Yesterday I gave a glimpse. There is something called as reinforcement learning. What do you mean by reinforcement learning? Means here the model or this machine will learn by itself. With its mistakes, it will learn by itself. That is called as, now this is in a very, now I will not say that it is in initial phase. It is once it evolves to the extreme level, then there is no need of data. Now, again, one more thing you should understand. As long as these models or machines are dependent on data, who will get the data? We humans will get the data and give it to them. That means your models are dependent on the humans. Once this comes into the picture, which is called as reinforcement learning, then your model doesn't require your data at all. In other words, your model will be not dependent on the humans. Okay, that is kind of a next generation kind of stuff. Now your OpenAI and Google DeepMind, all these big companies which are related to AI, they are working on this only to improve the reinforcement learning. Okay. Now, okay, for now, you know what is artificial intelligence and what is machine learning, right? Now, I will just put on some notes over here, quick note, so that it is easy for you. Artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, we can say that, see, artificial intelligence is implemented over the system, right? Computers, right? So we can say that artificial intelligence is a field of computer science. We can say that, which is used to build intelligent machines, okay, which are capable of doing or performing the task which requires human intelligence. Or in other words, if you want to say, artificial intelligence is a field of computer science which is used to build intelligent machines. And these machines they mimic human behavior. They behave like humans. Okay, while performing the task, they behave like humans. Hope you are getting the point, guys. So this is again a slight minimum difference will be there between them. So don't get confused. So I will put it as artificial intelligence is a field of computer science which is used to build intelligence machines. How you are building? By passing on the data. Okay. Intelligence machines capable of performing tasks which require human intelligence. A simple example, anyone can think of anything like this? A simple example where AI is performing a task where actually human intelligence is required over there. Can someone tell me what will be that? We are seeing that. We are seeing that is happening also. Can anyone? You can type. If you want to type, you can type. Yeah. Aman. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. In the field of um, medical science, where surgeries are performed by the doctors. Now the surgeries are performed by the robots, and it is very, very like perfect to the perfection they are doing it. That's a very good one. Gates in the malls. Yeah, you can say that gates in the malls are opened they automatically, but that comes under the category of IoT. IoT is also is a part of AI. Yeah, that's right. Likit. Now I will give you a small example. Thanks a lot for your response, guys. I really appreciate it. Driverless cars. It's happening. We are seeing in the day-to-day life, not in India, obviously. It will take some time. Of course, there are like Mahindra, Tatas are implementing that kind of technology. But you can't completely believe and you can go on this because our traffic is unpredictable. Okay. Now, when it comes to the case of US or European cities, there the things will be completely different. Okay. A driverless cars, okay, which will be coming to your place. You will sit into that and you will say, give the OTP, and it will take the OTP all together and it will start taking. Okay, this is what is called as driverless cars example of AI. Now, now again, you can also use the another definition over here, as I told you. It is a process of developing intelligent machines which can behave like humans. Simple. They are naturally intelligent. They should replicate us. Okay. These are the two you can go with. Anything. If you remember this one, then prefer to go with this one, guys. Okay. No, you don't remember means simply you can say it all. It is a process of developing intelligent machines which behaves like humans. That's it. Okay. Otherwise, you can go with this. That's fine. Now, let's see some more information about this artificial intelligence. See, artificial intelligence was coined by, now again, the most of you must be knowing the word coined. Coined, now the people who don't know, I'm just repeating it. Coined means when you are using a term for the first time, then they will say that you coined that term. Okay, now you are using a altogether new term, which is not being used till that time or did not exist till that time. You use a new term. So that then it is called as new word, in other words. Then it is called as you coined that term. That is, the credit goes to completely you. So the artificial intelligence is a term which was coined by a gentleman called as John McCarthy. There is someone called as John McCarthy. Okay, now again, he is no more, he's recent now. I don't say it's recently, like 10 years back, he expired. Okay, now and when he did this, okay, there was a conference which we call it as Dartmouth Conference held under MIT. MIT is Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which is there in US. Under this, there is a college called as Dartmouth. And they organized a conference which is named it as Dartmouth Conference. And this, when in this conference, this gentleman by the name John McCarthy, he came into the picture and he, on the dais, he explained about the artificial intelligence. Okay, now what I said it here, the same way he explained it, something like this. Okay, like artificial intelligence. And according to him, he want to prepare an intelligent machine which can mimic humans. And he said that wherever there is a risk for the life of the humans, we can use these machines over there where, you know, to do such risky work, so that the intelligence will be similar to the humans, but there won't be risk to the human life. So they will be working under our guidance and they will have their own intelligence also. In a situation they can do it. That was the explanation he gave it over there. Now, which year it happened? It happened in the year 1956. Yes, it is 1956, which is exactly 70 years ago. Now, some of you who knows about that, they will not be surprised. The people who don't know, they will be literally surprised. They will say that it is hard to believe it. Yes, that is true. Now, the immediate question will come to your mind is, why we are learning now? It is been like 70 years back. And 70 years back, we are not using the car. Then we are not using any of the gadgets which is made in 70 years back. Why we are using such a technology now, which is, you know, which coined 70 years back? Because artificial intelligence is one of the technologies which requires lot of data. I told you, it is completely data oriented. And you imagine 1956, there was technology was not evolved and there was not having enough data. and there was not having enough gadgets to generate the data. So over the time, over these 70 years, they were slowly, very, very slowly, they were evolving. They were evolving very, very slowly. And in the 1990s, okay, in 90s, from early 90s, it literally took the pace and it started developing. Why in 1990? What's so great about 1990? Because from 1990, I mean, it's early 1990s. So in that time, the internet came into the existence. Before that, there was no internet. Now the internet came into the existence and it was gaining a lot of popularity. First thing. Second thing is, from as we move forward, we got the mobile phones, we got the laptops, we got the computers, and we got the internet, social media, all these things, smartphones, all these things. Everything is, developing the or generating the data, like humongous volume of data is being generated. Now, a study says that, we are around the world, 8 billion people are there. Now, no, don't ask me that, have you counted? I studied somewhere around 8 billion. Out of 8 billion, nearly 3 billion people, you can find it in India and China. Remaining, there will be 5 billion across the world. Now, that's okay. Now, here, 8 billion people, a study says, every second, each person is generating 2 MB of data. Every second, 2 MB. Now, here also, you can see this. This is recorded. Okay, while I'm teaching, I'm recording it. So if this entire video size is maybe around 200 MB, and we are sending to you all, and you are downloading it. So you will have your own copy and we will have our own copy. So if 10 people download that, it will go up to like 2 GB. See that how quickly the data is being generated. Okay. So that it says that every second 2 MB of data is generated by individual person on this earth. That is 16 billion megabytes are generated every second. It's a very, very large volume of data. Okay. Now, that is what it is. This is the reason why AI is evolving now. And again, it is a revolution. It's not that, it is booming up or something like that. No, it is like it's a complete revolution. It will change the course of the humans. That's for sure. Now, again, a simple example, I can say it as one more revolution means you can imagine, electricity. Electricity or bulb, what you can take it as. So because of the electricity only, bulb will be growing. Now just imagine our life without electricity. Now that before the electricity or bulb, invention of the bulb, there were only 12 hours. There will be sunset to the sun, sunrise to the sunset was the life of the people. After the invention, it altogether changed the course of the humans. The same way, the AI will change the course of the complete human life. In which way, if you ask it? Again, there is a research work is there. I came across a research paper. They are, of course, it's a one which is used by the rich people as of now. They are going to take your tissues and they are going to make your organs. Now, we are having like heart transplantation, limb transplantation, all these things where we are going to get the artificial organs and we are going to put it. Sometimes the body may accept, but sometimes body may not accept. So now as the rich people, now Ambanis or Adanis, they have a lot of money. They will use their tissues and they will make their organs ready, like kidneys and the heart and something like that, the liver and all those things. Now, why? Why means, the reason of a person expires or death of a person is failure in the organs, organ failure. So now when you are preparing your own set of organs, when it comes to the expiry date of existing organs, you can replace it. That means you are extending your lifespan. Literally, you are expanding the lifespan. Now, as the time passes, this may be available for each and every individual. Okay, each and every individual, like how the blood is available, like that the organ banks will be there where you can store your organs. And obviously, you are expanding your lifespan from now, it is maybe 70 years or 60 years or 70 years. It may go up to 120 years or 150 years. Now, just imagine how the course of the life will be changed. And you may say that then no one will die. Yeah, no one will die. That's why we are exploring the other planets. We will go to the other planets, other planets, other planets. What is it? There are a lot of planets. But I'm showing you. Now, recently we have faced a problem with the Chinese virus called as COVID-19, right? And there we have locked down for 1 year, completely 1 year. Now, if you given that symptoms to the AI, now if the AI evolved completely, now it is not evolved fully. If it is completely evolved, then it can generate the medicines within minutes and specific medicines for particular person. Now, for example, if you take it like suppose if there is COVID-19 is there, everyone was using the same vaccine, right? Now, some may be able to bear it, some may be having the, consequences from that, some vomiting sensations or something like that. But when AI is completely evolved, it can generate the medicines to a specific to particular body, particular human body, so that there should not be any drawbacks or consequences of that particular medicine. That is what the thing is expected. Okay. Okay. Getting back to this. So this gentleman has coined the term called as, uh, you know, artificial intelligence in Dartmouth conference. And again, you should understand he was not having anything materialistic, like nothing working model was there with him. He explained the entire process, end-to-end process, how he will give the data to the model, how the model will learn from the data, and how the model will be helpful for us, how it will be working like a human. And this was this presentation, they call it as completely, it is stunning over there. And this convinced so many people, and they started investing in the AI right at that time. Right at the time, they started investing in AI. Okay. Now, see, again, I told you, AI, when he came down, he explained the complete concept. What is the AI? How the machines will become intelligent, how the machines can replace the humans in some of the works, and how they can evolve over the time based on their experience. Everything crystal clear he explained, and everyone in that conference was literally stunned. And right away over there, he got lot and lot of funding. Now, this is AI, artificial intelligence. Okay. But to implement this one, he talked about the entire process. To implement this AI, we use it machine learning. Okay. Or you can use it deep learning. Or you can use it Generative-AI. This is the concept, guys. Complete, it is a concept. Okay. This is 100%, it is a concept. How to create an intelligent machine. Okay. How you will build an intelligent machine. And based on this concept, this is implemented in like using the machine learning and deep learning and generative AI. Like this. These are the three ways. Of course, there is a like time series is there, agentic AI. This all comes under one another, but this is the way I can give it. Hope you are getting the connectivity, guys. So AI is nothing but how you will build up or develop an intelligent machines. But this actual building is done with the help of either ML or DL or generative. In simple terminology, here you do the coding. And they are all interconnected. If you know this, this will be easy. If you know this, this will be easy. Okay, they are all interconnected. So artificial intelligence is a concept, and implementation of the artificial intelligence will be done with the help of machine learning, deep learning, and generative. Okay. Now, quickly see about machine learning. Machine learning. Now, machine learning, we can say it as, again, it's a part of artificial intelligence, right? I can say it as, it is a type of artificial intelligence. Type of artificial intelligence. Sorry, I will give A caps. Intelligence that allows machines to extract intelligence from the data. It will allows you to extract intelligence from the data by itself without explicitly programmed. Again, you may get a doubt that model itself is a program. Why we are saying without explicitly programmed? I will tell you. Okay. This is again, I will explain you over here. This is again, ML was coined by machine learning, was coined by a gentleman called as Arthur Samuel. He is called as a father of ML, and this gentleman is called as a father of AI. Okay. And when it is again in the same Dartmouth conference, but the year was 1959. Okay. Now, on the yearly basis, they were conducting the conferences, and it was in the Dartmouth conference of MIT in 1959. Okay. Now, again, this guy, Arthur Samuel, it's not like he came up with a concept. He actually experienced. How he experienced it means, I will tell you. So this guy, Arthur Samuel, he used to work in IBM in the year 1952. 1952, that is 7 years earlier. He was working with IBM. He developed a chess playing game. It's actually checkers game, which is similar to that of chess playing game. And what happened, he was so proud of this game. That's an online game, guys. Online game. He was inviting the people over here to come down and play over this one. He invited all his friends to come and play this one. And all his friends, now this is not so great game, but that is one of the first games. So everyone was able to defeat it very easily. They took hardly 10 to 15 moves to defeat to this. All of them, they were defeating in this. Now, let's imagine you went there. Okay, you went there and you defeated this particular program in 12 moves. Let's take it, you defeated and you are very happy. And you came down. And again, you are involved. You want to go back and you want to play that game again. After 2 weeks, okay, let's take it 2 weeks. You went back again to play it. Now this is you, right? You went and played the game and you put on almost same steps. But the machine was defending itself. It was countering it, steps. And this time, it took around 25 moves for you to defeat this. Initially, it was 12 moves. Now it took 25. Of course, you won it. But the difference is that 12 to 13 moves, which where it was not, it was defending itself. Now, when you inquired with this author Samuel, have you changed in the program? No. He said, no, I didn't change. But how that change happened? The machine is learning by itself. Machine is learning by itself with its experience. That this is a realistic scenario which was experienced by the author Samuel, and he gave the name this one as machine learning. In a simple terminology, what is machine learning means? It is, you can say it as developing of the intelligent machines which can learn by itself without explicitly programmed. So what exactly happens is you are developing this model. You will develop this model. You will give the data. That's it. You will develop this model. Okay, you will write the code, you will develop this model. Now you are giving the data. Now this model automatically, it will extract the knowledge out of this data and it will become intelligent. Now this data can be anything. It may be a stock market data, or it may be a cancer data, or it may be any other data, diabetes data, something like this. Whatever may be the data, this model will be able to learn from that. No need to change the coding for each and every data. No way. Okay, something like this. Okay. This is what is called as machine learning. Okay. Now, again, deep learning we need because that is our core concept. Before that, I just wanted to show you these gentlemen. Just imagine their power of thinking, guys. 70 years back, they imagined or they believed in their thinking that they want to give the intelligence to the machine when there was no data at all. And they don't know that whether they will get able to generate a large volume of data in the future or not. They don't know there will be an internet in the future or the smartphones in the future. But they imagine that. That's really amazing. Now, I want to show you this gentleman, John McCarthy. He was born in 1927, and he expired in 2011. And he is considered as father of AI. Can you see it? The father of artificial intelligence. And let me show you the author Samuel. Author Samuel, he is a guy. He is the one who experienced, now here is this checkers playing game program. And he experienced, now how big, why it is so big means at that time the computers used to be very, very big. Okay, they used to have entire room full of processors and all those things. Now this gentleman, when he was working with IBM, he was here, you can see games that helped AI evolve. IBM is IBM over here. He joined the IBM in 1942. He developed that one in 1950. And he is a guy who actually came up with the machine learning. These guys are really amazing. Okay, guys. Anyhow, any questions, please? I'm stopping the class as of now. We will continue with our deep learning and generative AI tomorrow. And also we will see the entire life cycle of data science and artificial intelligence, and we will move forward. Any questions you have it, guys? No questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Thanks a lot for your response. And let's meet tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, we are going to go a bit detailedly about the deep learning so that you will get a complete fundamentals. You should get it. And then we can jump into the generative AI. And again, I'm repeating, guys. Now, whoever is new, your actual timing will be 5 o'clock to 6:30. Okay. Now this is we are doing the demos at 4 o'clock, and tomorrow, once the demos are completed, once you are enrolled, then whenever you are enrolling, then the actual link will be provided to you, and that link timings will be 5. Okay. I will stop it over here, and we will meet tomorrow to continue. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.